Now, let's see. Okay, that's on. Ba-da-ba-da, da-da-da-da. Do-do-da, do-da, do-do-do-da. Okay, it looks like the stream's working on YouTube. I wonder if my new mic is working very well. I hope it's at least picking up the music. Wow, it's already been 4 minutes into the stream and nobody showed up. I'm gonna cry. Ah. Oh, this is highly unusual. You know, I wonder if everybody forgot that there was a stream today. If that happened, I'm gonna cry. I'm going to cry so much. I'm not even kidding. Okay, if this makes it to 10 minutes. Oh, god damn! Morby, you're here! God, thank God. I was honestly worried that nobody was going to show up. I was gonna quit the stream after 10 minutes if nobody showed up. I'm crying. Not really, but sort of. So, how's your day? Yeah, I figured. It seems like everybody almost forgot except for me. I reminded Dave, but he kind of just fell asleep, which is... that's valid. I don't mind that. I'm not crying. I'm kind of crying. Oh well, whatever. So how's your day? I'm glad you're okay. I am sort of okay. Thenmo forgot too. Forgive me, I forgot, says Thenmo. Marvin Mushroom says, I downloaded the Cult of the Lamb on my Switch. I've heard that's a good game. I've seen fan art for it all over Twitter. I'm glad 2 people didn't completely forget, and like I'm not sad about that. I didn't almost cry. So how are you guys? How's Cult of the Lamb? Is it a fun game? Morbid Mushroom says... Don't load. Morbid Mushroom says, very good game. I'm enjoying myself so far and keep dying with a bunch of thumbs up. Well, that sounds fun. Then Mo says, I have relatives over. So do I. My brother has been staying here with his girlfriend and his 2 babies for like almost a week now because like his second child was just born like a few days ago. So they've been staying over so mom can help them with the baby until they're leaving today or tomorrow or something. Either way, they're like they just stayed to help with the after pregnancy thing. And Morbid Mushroom says that they keep dying because they refuse to dodge and they put a heart. Then Mo, I just completely forgot that about the stream for a second. And yep, that's apparently a thing that's happened for everyone. And Morbid Mushroom says, woo, a child? Yeah, my brother is... I think 3 years younger than me? Maybe 4? And yeah, he's got kids. Yeah, he's got a son and a daughter. Also, guys, I got a new microphone. It's very cute and very pink. How does my voice sound? I tested it a few times, but like this is obviously the first time I'm testing it on stream. So what do you guys think? Does it sound good? Does it sound bad? Yeah, I've noticed that the reason why, the chat says, one more person than there are people chatting is because I have the chat open on my phone so that I can see. So it also registers, my phone being open on chat as another person in chat. Mormor Mushroom says, you sound good, there's an occasional static, but overall okay. And Thenmo says, sounds the same. Well, that's great. Yeah, it's got a few, like my microphone, it's got a few little switches. It's got a little dial for the mic, dial for the headphones that you can plug into it, and there's also an echo dial. When I tried recording it with my voice recorder app thingy, it sounded pretty good, and I just kind of messed with the echo dial for a little bit. Yeah, it's a pretty good microphone. Then Mo, I'm going back to do art. I might show you my older art. Oh, that'll be nice. I like seeing art. I was hoping more people would show up so I could talk about these designs at this point, but I mean, I can still talk about them. I'm still disappointed. I was looking forward to this one. I even made sure that I had a good sleep schedule and to make sure that I was wide awake for it. More mushrooms. Since the background is HazbinStuck, what do you think of the official Hazbin series so far? I definitely I've rewatched the episodes a few times just to make sure that my opinion wasn't just me being hyped about the series. And after watching all the episodes a few times, I can say that I still do like it. Considering that it's only allowed to have 12 episodes a season. Well, not 12, but in this case 8. Some are 12 and others are 8 because what is up with streaming sites lately, only allowing that much? Fuck them. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. Considering how many episodes that they were allowed to have and, they had to work with, I honestly think that the series holds up pretty well. It definitely you definitely can tell that they had to rewrite a few things, just to make sure that the story matched right. Because there was no guarantee that they would get a second season, so they kind of, had no choice but to cram as much as they could in. And considering how rushed it could have felt, it honestly, it felt paced out, and they also made sure to, say that time had in fact skipped instead of just kind of implying that it skipped. Because sometimes when it comes to that kind of shit, you need help with that. Hi, kitty cat. Hello. Ah, no, don't attack my hand. Bad kitty. Yeah, I do like the series. I like all the music, I like all the characters so far. I definitely wish that Nifty had a bit more screen time. I'm hoping that there will definitely be more of her in the next season. And I'm very, I was very happy when it was confirmed that Sir Pentious would in fact be a member of the hotel. Which made me very happy, because I love him. I loved him in the pilot, and I love him now. And I'm honestly glad that he was the one that got redeemed. I feel like he's the type of villain that is, oh my god, somebody else came! Hello, hi! Thank you for coming. I'm so glad. I don't know if you've ever been on the stream before, but thank you for coming, Bitchio Moon? Well, hi Moon. Welcome to the stream. If you've been here before, then welcome back. If not, then thank you for coming. What else was I saying? Well, I lost my train of thought. Lordy! Hi, Dad! Hi! Welcome to the stream! I'm so glad you're here! I'm so glad that more people are showing up. I nearly stopped the stream. Like, if nobody had showed up after 10 minutes, I was going to just stop the stream and cry into my pillow. Lordy, I was fighting Toby. Does that mean that you were, like, messing around with the Toby AI that I made? Because I'm pretty sure, like, did I mention that in the other stream? Huh. It's been... Oh, yeah, I made an AI. I made an AI for both Toby and for Anya. I was talking about, like, oh my god, I forgot that you had a cat named Toby. I completely forgot that. Well, yeah, I definitely feel that. I definitely feel fighting a cat. I fight my cat very often. Just a few minutes ago, she was attacking my hand because I went to go and pet her. Moon says, I speak Spanish, but I try to understand. Oh, that's nice. Well, I'm glad you showed up. Ow, 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 my cat is chewing on my hand again. Larry says, he attacked me when I fell asleep. Yeah, my cat does that sometimes. She's currently attacking my hand because I reached over to pet her, so now she's chewing on my fingers. It honestly hurts. Especially since, like, I strained my wrist 2 days ago and I finally got it out of the cast. Now she's attacking my hand. Venmo says my cat is outside all the time. Ow! Fuck! Ah, she scratched me. You freaking little monster animal. That hurt. Bad kitty. Ow! Fuck! I tapped her on the head and she attacked my hand again. Ah, fuck, I need a band-aid. Morbid mushroom. Hide away from me, hide away from me. Ah. My cat is mixed with... My character is mixed with cat and Enderman. I've seen stuff like that, and that's cute. Lurdy says, someone thought I was hurting myself because of how many scratches I have. It's the cat. Yeah, hold on a second. I need to get a band-aid because my cat is a fucking jerk. Oh. Ouch. Okay, I'm back. I got a band-aid on. Okay. So anyways, I'm glad that there are more people on the stream. If you guys have any questions about what's being drawn up here, like, you can go ahead and ask about it. I have literally so much lore on both Dave and John, who are, like, the only ones I managed to draw before, like, my ADHD brain decided, nope, I wasn't going to do this anymore. Oh god, it made a sound. What happened? Senmo says, have you listened to JVKE? I don't know what that is. Lordy says, it froze a bit. Oh, great. Wonderful. Fantastic. If the stream, like, ends up stopping all of a sudden and isn't able to pick up because of how bad the connection of Wi-Fi is because of how many people are on the internet right now, I'm going to end up crying. Lordy says rice and cucumber salad. I don't know what that is. And Benmo says he's a music artist. No, I have not heard of him, so I probably have not listened to him. But I've recently gotten into a band called the Orion Experience, which is interesting. I like their music. Ah, fuck. The scratch my cat gave me still stings. I'm so glad I'm not drawing right now. Okay, what was I saying? I had to pause for a second because, like, one, my hand distracted me because of the pain, and second, I was drinking a bit of my soda. I drank plenty of water before, so I get to have soda right now. But I forgot what I was saying. Was I saying anything specific, or...? Lordy, you were talking about Dave and what's his name? Oh yeah, I was talking about Dave and John. So, for those of you who have been around for a while, you probably remember my Cross This and That series, and that's basically what these drawings are from. When I was really into, like, Homestuck, I wanted to do a HazbinStuck AU where I drew the kids in, like, Hazbin hotel designs. I even tried to match the art style at the time, but, like, stuff ended up going on in real life that made me drop this specifically, because that's basically how my brain works. If something bad happens, then whatever I'm working on at the time has become tainted with it, and makes it hard to enjoy the project I'm working on. So with this, like I was talking to Morby and Dave, not the Dave on screen, but my friend Dave, like about the lore and stuff. And so I ended up coming up with a lot of lore for both, for both John, Dave, and both Jade and Rose. So I ended up coming up with a lot of lore for them, but because the videos never got posted, I never finished editing them, and I never recorded for them. They've just been kind of sitting, like, on my tablet in a special little folder just for them. So, like, they've just been gathering virtual dust. As in, I didn't even know if all of you hear it. Thenmo, I like Toku music. Is that what's playing? I just kind of played, some relaxing music. Lordy, when I was younger, all of your series had me on the chokehold for, like, 5 years. Aw, that's nice. I wish I had kept up with the series, but, I'm trying to get back into it. I definitely want to get back into it, like, even if I can't, do the videos separately to record them for whatever reasons. I do hope to at least, continue doing a weekly stream where I talk about them, so that I can keep you updated on all the lore shit that I never write about, that I rarely post about. Because I just like putting that stuff out there. I just like putting the ideas out there in case, like, somebody else enjoys it enough to, like, want to try doing it. Lordy, I've been around since I was 10 to 11. Holy shit. Holy shit indeed. Fuck, man. I'm always surprised, because of, fuck, I can't remember the name. Well, anyways, because of the app that I was on a few years ago when I was in the Eddsworld fandom, I've been so used to being surrounded by kids, which, like, kids still scare me. like, because of that app specifically. Kids can be really pushy. But anyways, so I'm, like, I get genuinely surprised when I meet anybody who likes my work that is actually my age. Morby says, I was around since I was 12. So, like, I get genuinely surprised when artist friends, like, artists that I meet who I manage to make friends with and who enjoy my art are actually my age. Like, I get surprised with that because of how often my art has, been enjoyed by, people who are younger than me. Anyways, it looks like that the speed paint has gotten to the point where I'm, drawing John, so there's that. If none of you other than Morby right now know anything about HazbinStuck, for a long time, because of what's called kernel sprites, which are like little helper characters, sort of like Navi from Zelda, like the little annoying fairy thing, their kernel sprites basically help them through the death game that they're in. And so, as a result, John and the other kids have been, like, very closely associated with the things that their sprites turned into. For John, it was a Harlequin doll. So when I was thinking up his Hazbin hotel design, I obviously went straight for the Harlequin doll. Both as a way to try to train myself into, like, learning to draw clowns, because I had planned to draw that, that clown picture of Silk a while ago. But also because I just wanted to try something new. Lordy, I still hear that annoying sound effect. Oof. Well, I hope that stops, because, yeah, that's annoying. Can you guys at least hear me alright? Is that okay? Okay, where was I? I was talking, I was rambling. Lordy, I used to play your videos to sleep, actually. Oh wow, really? Like, I've heard of people doing that. That's definitely something, like, I do with other people's videos, but I didn't think my voice was relaxing enough to, I don't know, fall asleep to. I'm told my voice is very high-pitched and can be very annoying. Barbara Mushroom says, yeah, it was, and Lordy says it was relaxing to hear. Aw, that honestly makes me happy. I'm glad that my voice is relaxing to listen to. Lordy says, like, it was familiar or comfortable. Aw. Well, I'm glad I could help with somebody else's insomnia, because I definitely have insomnia. Huh. Like, that's both a surprise to hear, but also, like, something that's fun to hear, because it means that my videos are good enough to at least be background noise. Which, like, that's not a jab at me, that's, like, something that I genuinely find, like, appealing, because I often listen to a lot of videos as background noise, even when they're visual videos. So that's nice. Thinmo, I've been doing this art for 2 months. Well, whatever you're working on, I'm going to take a bet to say that it's going to turn out very good. I don't think I've ever spent, like, I'm not gonna say I never spent 2 months on something, but that's, like, not because I was constantly working on it, more because I kept accidentally dropping it, kind of thing. So yeah, basically this video right here. I wish my little character in the corner, like, emoted with me. I've been wanting to do a VR thingy, like, not like a full-on digital VR, but, like, more one where, like, I use my old, like, little frames that I used to use for videos, and then just have the VR thingy, like, switch up the frames to emote with me. That would be nice. VTuber, yeah, that. I called it VR just now, didn't I? Instead of VTuber, tripping over my own goddamn words. Thinmo or a PNG tuber. Yeah, that makes more sense. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I definitely want to do that for, like, because a lot of my friends have suggested that I do, like, streams on other platforms other than YouTube. I don't think VTubers require VR. Okay, I get it. Just face tracking. I know that. I just got the words mixed up. Stop roasting me on stream. You can do that, like, another day when I didn't already almost cry earlier. You can roast me at another time. I give you full permission. Anyways. Oh, God. What was I saying? I was saying something. I was explaining something, but I don't know where I was going with it or how far I got with it. Huh. I'm pretty sure I was talking about John because he's on screen. So, I guess I'll just try and pick up where I left off, even if I can't remember exactly where I left off with that. I think I was, like, explaining kernel sprites. Well, anyways, oh yeah, I was talking about why I was drawing John as clown. Yeah, I accidentally forgot about John. Anyways, John, like, as a character, he's a very goofy boy. He's a very sweet, goofy boy. He likes to play pranks. His whole family has a whole, like, gimmick where they're just a group of pranksters, which is fun. That's very cute. So, being a clown, just in general, like, if you're going to draw John as something else, being a clown definitely fits. And looking at the cleaned up notes that I have for him on Patreon, it says that, like, the idea I had for him is that John lived, like, somewhere in the 1800s. Morbid Mushroom. Goofy boy who definitely will not develop depression in any point in his life. Yes, definitely, absolutely. Especially in this AU, he's definitely not suppressed and hiding it with a forced smile. That's definitely what's going on. So, anyways, I don't trust that. Lordy says that they don't trust that. Yeah, you shouldn't. You definitely should not trust that at all. So, with this AU, like, obviously, all the kids, like, they're in some way sinners. Like, it's been established in Hazbin Hotel that you don't have to be a bad person to be a sinner, but you do have to, like, commit some kind of sin that'll get you sent to hell. It's been established that murder is definitely a big one, even if, like, whether or not the murder is intentional or accidental. If you murder somebody, you are definitely going to hell. So that is a big thing. Morbid Mushroom. Are they still kids or are they adults? Looking in, like, looking at the lore that I had for them, they're not exactly children. Like, they're not 13-year-olds. Jane. Nope. Jane comes in a different video that never got made. John, Dave, Jade, and Rose are all in their 20s. They're, like, early to mid-20s. I decided to make them slightly different ages, but yeah. So, with John, like, in a lot of different lores with, like, fanfiction lores and all that, the common trope is that John, like, he grew up with a very supportive and loving father, but he either grew up with a very neglectful mother or a mother that was, like, just non-existent for whatever reason. For this AU, I decided to make it where John had a very abusive mother. Basically, the whole thing is that John, like, he's somebody who likes to make people laugh. He wanted to be a comedian. But his mother, who owned a giant baking empire, wanted him to be the heir of the empire. But John didn't want that, so one night he gets into a fight with his mother over it, and he, like, basically wants to run away and join the circus. You know, that old cliche. During the fight with his mother, however, he accidentally pushes her down the very high stairs that they have in their house, and she ends up breaking her neck and dying. Even though John didn't mean for that to happen, the fact is that he still killed someone, and he will definitely still get arrested for it. So, in the dead of night, without telling anybody about what happened, he runs away. Morbid Mushroom, are they still related in some ways, like sharing a family bloodline with just generations in between? Yeah, you could definitely say that, because John, like I said, was born in the 1800s, so, like, there's definitely a higher chance of him being related to Jade still, and, like, anybody else, since I think, in my notes it says that Jade was, like, she was born, like, around the time of World War II, I think? Yeah, World War II. And there was a whole thing with that. So, yeah, there's definitely a high chance that him and Jade are related. Drinking water! Much better. And Lordy says, it's always the stairs. You gotta watch out for those stairs, man. And they also say, I'm a World War II nerd, I do not need to get started. You can definitely, like, if I ever finish Jade's design, I will allow you to absolutely go absolutely apeshit over that. You have my full permission. But anyways, okay. So anyways, like I said, John decided to run away and join the circus because, like, it was still something he wanted to do, and, like any person who didn't mean to kill somebody, he definitely feels guilty over his mom, but he doesn't want to, like, go to jail for it. So he runs away with the circus to become a performer. Specifically a clown, because he still just really wants to make people laugh. He just wants to have a good time. But, however, because John is a good person, he, like, goes through life for the next, because he ran away with the circus when he was 15, but, like, for the next 5 or so years, like 5 to 7 years, I ended up writing both 5 and 7. I guess I just didn't decide it yet. So, like, at 5 to 7 years, I didn't decide whether or not that was a thing yet. I didn't nail that down yet. But I'm reading off my notes that I apparently cleaned up, but didn't clean up very well. But, so John, like, was with the circus for a while, and, soon he starts losing sleep over him, like, accidentally killing his mother. So, even though he tries to put on a brave face and just focus on what he loves to do, he's still haunted by that. So, one day, while, practicing a performance with his partner, because, like, he does jokes, he does the trapeze, he does a lot of different things. So, like one day while he's practicing with his partner, he didn't get enough sleep the night before, and he accidentally lets go while performing with her on the trapeze. And she also ends up dying. So he's 2 for 2 with accidentally killing people, which has definitely cemented the fact that he is in fact going to hell when he dies. And it's during that same performance where he accidentally let go of his partner that he also ended up falling. So, yeah, yep, bro got a double kill. Both himself and his trapeze partner. His trapeze partner ended up going to heaven, and he went straight down to hell. Now, with the way Vivi explained how, like, this is newer lore, because I didn't watch, well, it's newer lore to me of how, like the sinners get their hell bodies or whatever. And it's a fusion of, like, what their personality likes and what they dislike. I didn't know this back then when I was making this, so I did not add what he disliked. So I just basically made his, like, hell version just what he, Words, why aren't you working with me right now? So I made his hell version just, like, what fits his personality. And for John, it was being a clown. He was a very clownish person, so he's a clown. But his, like, I did add something to his lore, and that's the fact, like for Alistair chooses to smile all the time, but John, he can't stop smiling. He put on a brave smile to try and escape what he had done with when he accidentally killed his mother. So as punishment in hell, he is unable to stop smiling. It's basically where the situation of wearing a mask to hide things, and the mask just becomes your face. Lordy says, I think Alistair actually can't stop smiling. Well, that might be true in his hell body, but, like, as a person, when he was alive, he was always smiling because, he explained what a smile was in the show. So anyways, that's John's lore. Morby says that they are breakdancing, so I know that they're still here. Aww. Thinmo asks, could the trolls be demon-angel hybrids? I've definitely thought about that. Like, I have definitely thought about what the trolls could be in the universe, and that's definitely an interesting idea. So maybe I'll think about it. Like, I definitely had ideas for them to be angel-born and hell-born. So, I don't know. Anything could go. And now we are on Bird Boy Dave. And now Lordy is also breakdancing in the corner. Great. Morby can definitely attest to this. I had the absolute most fucking trouble with Dave when it came to drawing his design. Like, I had an idea of what I wanted for him. I wanted him to look like a, early 90s DJ. But I didn't know what to do for that. I had so much trouble. I didn't want to make the design look too mismatchy and busy, so, I just tried to make him look like, just an average dude. In general, in the story, Dave isn't, he's not an overly flashy person. His whole suit thing, that's definitely a good look for him. I love whenever somebody draws Dave in suits, or, any character in suits. I just like the way suits look. So, like, I just wanted to draw him in average clothes. I probably should have drawn him in a suit, but that didn't fit what I was trying to make him look like a DJ, because, like, that's basically what he was doing. And the lore that I had for Dave is, like, again, going off of, like, the common, like, associations that are with Dave is, like, crows. He's definitely heavily associated with crows, with, like, the fact that his Colonel Sprite ended up being part crow. And he actually turned himself into a human-crow hybrid because, like, that was the better choice. I'm not even going to go into how all that worked. But, another thing that Dave is definitely associated with a lot in a lot of different AUs, like there's a prison AU and like a bunch of other stuff like that. Dave is highly associated with assassination. Like in a lot of different AUs, it's either him or Dirk who's that hitman kind of character. And so basically that's what he was. Like, it was something he was kind of forced into by his brother, like his brother Dirk or Bro, whichever like version you want to go with. He was forced into it, and it wasn't something he could exactly stop doing, or else his brother would kick his ass. So, like, Dave would travel around, performing as a DJ in different places, and when he was hired to do a hit job, he would, like, go and do that because, like, it's something he was told to do. Even if he didn't enjoy it, the fact is that he still killed a lot of people. So, like, Dave in his life only wanted to just create music, but he was forced into doing something he didn't want to do. Though I won't say that he, like, it didn't become, I don't know how to say this. Like, he definitely didn't enjoy it, but it was definitely something he got used to. Like, sort of used to the point where, like, it was just a job he didn't like doing, but he was, like, so used to it that it probably wasn't something he could, like, stop doing anymore. Ah, Jesus Christ. I need to just, like, have a canister of throat spray, like, next to my bed whenever I do these streams. Because I talk a lot. So, Lordy, should I change my profile picture? No, I actually like the way, like, your profile looks. Like, you can change it if you want, but I like it. Where was I going? Venmo says, just have a can of oxygen. I think canisters of oxygen are actually really expensive, so that's not gonna happen. Morbid Mushroom says, ooh, Dizzy, did you see they're adding new dog variations to Minecraft? Aw, that's cute. And Lordy says, oh, hair air. And fuck you. How dare you bring that up here? That is not the place for that. What was I saying? And Morbid Mushroom says, yeah, there are 7 new versions. And there's 7 new doggos. That's cute. I love that. But what was I saying? I was on track for something, but now I can't remember. What was I saying? Oh, right. Like, crows are, like, since, Dave has a whole, making money off death kind of job in life, in death, he ended up being associated with crow, because crows are associated with death, obviously. So, like, that's what ended up inspiring his hell form, and, Like, I added a slight fire motif, which you will see once I get to the coloring part of this. But I think I kind of went overboard with that. I still think, like, the effects look cool, but I think I just made his design a bit too busy in that aspect. I definitely should have just drawn him in a suit. Morbid Mushroom says, every time you say Dave, I think of our Dave. And yeah, I wish our Dave was here so he could, like, roast me on what I was getting wrong with Homestuck lore. Or just something. I wish he was here. So anyways, that's all I have to say for, like, Dave right now, since I'm not at the coloring part just yet. I did have fun with the coloring part. I definitely like how I did Dave's eyes in particular with this. Lordy, I feel like a fairy. And Morbid Mushroom says, but he's sleeping because he's a loser. And yes, I partially agree. I love him, but he's sleeping. And I feel bad that he's all sleepy, but I also feel bad because I want him to be here. And I'm sad. Venmo, he's on nap time. Yeah, he is on nap time. I definitely, like, want to redo these designs because, like, I think I could do a lot better with them now. So, like, I will definitely, like, if I ever redo these designs, I just hope they turn out a lot better. I think John's design, like, would have been the best out of them. Like, I definitely like what I had planned for both Rose and Jade. Like I said, Jade was, like, she was born around the time of the, of World War II. Like, she was a female scientist, which I know wasn't very popular back then. But, like, she was just a scientist prodigy, so they had to have her around. And, like, the reason why she was allowed to be on projects is because her granddad was a renowned scientist, so they couldn't exactly, like, stop her from joining in and everything. The lore I had for it is that, like, her colleagues, after her grandfather passed away, decided to steal both her work and her grandfather's work because, like, nobody would believe that a woman scientist managed to do all of this. And, like, to basically get her to back off, they killed her dog. Yeah. Because she wanted to be a scientist, they decided to kill her poor doggo. So, to get revenge on them, because, like, Becquerel, her dog, was her only family left since her grandfather was dead, Thenmo starts screaming in the soldier voice. Morbid Mushroom, John Wick. So, Lordy, that's a low freaking blow. Yeah, people back then and even now are freaking jerks. Like, they're jackasses. There's absolutely nothing worse than killing somebody's pet. Like, just, like, to get them to back off, killing their pet, that's a low blow. And I can guarantee you that those scientists all went to hell and Jade got her revenge on them. But anyways, to get her revenge on them, because, like, Jade didn't have anything to live for anymore, her life's work had been stolen, her grandfather was dead, and they killed her dog, so she didn't have anything to live for anymore. So she decided to blow up, like, the nuclear bomb that they were working on, at killing both herself and all of the scientists that were in the building with her. So when she goes to hell and becomes a sinner, she ends up taking on a dog form and being a radioactive dog specifically. And I was really excited to color and draw that. I never got around to it, but it was definitely going to turn out very cool. And don't worry, Jade got her revenge on those scientists not once, but multiple times after that. You cannot escape somebody who you have borne such a grudge with because you killed their pet. Do not ever expect to get off lightly with that. And then Rose was Rose. With Rose, I wanted to, like, Dave, you're here! You're here! Dave's here! Dave, hi! Hi, Dave! I'm glad you're here! With Jade's design, like, she has a strong affiliation with, like, H.P. Lovecraft and stuff like that. Not specifically his bad traits, but just, like, the Lovecraftian lore and stuff. Oof. Stuff like that, so I wanted her... Ah, fuck, hiccups. So I wanted her to, like, be a squid monster. And all that. And she was born in the 1920s, you know, the whole Roaring 20s kind of thing. And, like, out of all the characters, out of all the kids, I think Rose, out of all of them, is definitely the one most likely to commit murder. Come at me with that. I will not back down from this. So, like, even though she wasn't an evil person, but when she ended up doing, quite a few things, like, she was a lounge singer, but she was also an informant for the mob, and, like, she was a very, like, survival of the fittest kind of person. Like, she was doing it for survival, but she also didn't feel too bad about it either. So, like, she ended up helping them, like, her local mob get away with a lot of different things, because, like, the mob gave her permission, like, her their protection, because, like, being a lesbian woman in the 1920s wasn't always the safest thing, and so, like, the easiest way to get around that is to have very strong connections with some very scary people. Lordy, Dave, character. Looks like he steals SS numbers to evade random things. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I think you mean social security numbers. And yeah, he definitely did that in life. I don't know if my Dave does that. He better fucking not. But even if he does, I will still love him for it. I'm giving you head pats, Dave. You better still be here. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about my HazbinStuck designs. I wish I had more to say. So, if you guys got any questions, go ahead and start asking. I'm going to take a long drink of my drink. Morbid Mushroom says, Dave, you should commit crimes. Lordy says, I'm illegally in this friend group now. Dave says, I'm thinking I should too. Lordy, I forcefully adopt myself into here. Morby says, yeah, do a crime. I love you all so much. You're all my little freaks. I keep accidentally leaning away from my new microphone, because usually the little microphone that I had been using, like, it was just kind of hanging from my bed rail so that it would just be over my head as I was talking. So I hope you guys heard my rambles. Morbid Mushroom is asking, am I your favorite freak? Yes you are. Morby is my favorite freak, Davy is my favorite sleepy boy, Lordy is one of my favorite people to chat to on stream, Venmo is my favorite reoccurring stream chatter, and overall, I just love you all so much. You know, rewatching this, I'm reminded of how much I really love the glowing effects I did for, Crow Dave's wings. They look so pretty, and I'm just so happy with them still. I definitely like how I did his eyes, too. I still think that the designs are a bit too busy, though. Well, not John's. John's is supposed to be busy because, for obvious reasons. But I think I accidentally made Crow Dave's definitely too busy. I should have put him in a suit. I should have put him in a goddamn red suit and make it look like it was on fire. Because the whole idea was that he was supposed to look like he was a bird on fire. Because if you guys don't know, the legends with crows and sometimes it's also ravens too, is that the crow or raven got too close to the sun doing something and it charred their feathers. That's why crows are black and everything, that have that really pretty shine to their wings. So yeah, I still love his design. I should have just put him in a suit. Morbid Mushroom, if I had to throw criticism, I think Dave's jeans don't really match the rest of him. Yeah, I agree. I wanted him to be in casual clothes because that's what I always pictured him as, is a very casual dude. Other than Alpha Dave, who honestly should always wear a suit. That's a totally different thing. But yeah, because he's now a center and not just a regular person anymore, I definitely think I should have just shoved him in a suit and gave him a few, glowy bits for his suit and everything. That would have definitely matched a lot better. I think the reason I didn't is because of, even back at the beginning of, Hazbin Hotel, a lot of people kind of egged on Vivian for putting so many guys in suits and making them all skinny and everything. And, if an artist has the thing, just let them have their thing. But, yeah, I should have put him in a suit. He would have looked better in a suit. But Lordy says that they're S-tier designs, and thank you so much. I definitely really want to redo these, though, because, I think I could definitely do a lot better with them. Another thing is, Morbid Mushroom, if you continue Hazbin X Homestuck, I think it would fit narrative-wise if the troll kids were Hellborn. Yeah, I definitely think that would fit better. I definitely, I was definitely excited to do those guys too, but like I said, life got in the way of this, so I didn't do anything more with it as much as I wanted to. And Thinmost says bird and clown. Yep, that's what they are. Ooh. What else was I gonna say? There's one more thing I was gonna say. I cannot remember what I was going to say. Oh, I do remember one thing. Scrolling through my notes a bit more, I did start on some notes for, like, the Alpha Kids. Not very much. For instance, Jake was going to be a cousin of Jade's, but he was away at the time where her whole, like, business, like, happened with her and her grandpa. Like, obviously this is before I, edited any of, like, Jade's stuff. But, like, probably still would have kept that in the lore that she didn't have anything to live for. Because if any, like, I know Morby and Dave definitely know a lot about Jake, is that he's very disconnected with people and with reality. So I don't think that, like, Jade and Jake in this AU would have been very close. They wouldn't, like, they weren't close cousins, they were distant cousins. And, hi kitty, hi baby kitty. And what I had for, like, Jane, because I only got to Jake and Jade with this, Jake and Jane with the Alpha Kids so far, is that Jane, damn it, I keep getting the names mixed up. Fuck you, hussy. Jane would have still been, like, definitely related to John, just a distant relative in the 1950s, I think it was. I didn't write down when she would be born, but it definitely would have been around that time. And, like, she would have been, like, the heir to the whole Betty Crocker empire, which is what, John would have been a part of that, like, family tree, just, like, not directly, like, the family that created Betty Crocker and all that. I think Moon left. It's daytime. The moon is asleep. Who pooped? So, like, Jane would have, like, she would have, like, there's definitely a lot of, evidence that Jane would have been a very cutthroat businesswoman, especially in recent lore with Homestuck squared and everything. So, like, she definitely would have been somebody who, to, like, ensure that she got the position as head of the Betty Crocker Corporation, would have done a lot of underhanded things. A lot of things that definitely a good person who's going to heaven wouldn't do. So yeah, she would have been to hell. She would have gone straight to hell. Also, like, oh wow, that was the end of the stream. The video just literally restarted itself on my screen. But it didn't restart on your guys' screen yet. But either way, it looks like that's all the time I have for today. So, as much as I would enjoy, like, continuing to ramble, that's all I have for today. Ooh, and my throat is starting to hurt. Bashi says, oh, by the way, I started reading Dungeon Meshi. I haven't gotten far, though, only on the second part. Well, I'm glad you started reading that. And I hope all of you guys enjoyed the stream, enjoyed hearing me ramble and, like, trip over myself like a dingus. And I hope that these streams can be a reoccurring thing. So, with all that said, watch out for the monsters under the bed, and I'll see all you jelly beans in the next video. Bye!